You've probably heard, folks, because it has been all over the news, but Brianna Ghey's mum, Esther Ghey, has been in the news yesterday and again today. She's calling for all these tech companies that make these phones and what have you to have some kind of app on there. So like a parental control thing whereby if any of your children go on anything they shouldn't do, it flags up on your own phone, the adult's phone, the parent's phone. They pair together. And I thought to myself, well, it's probably a big thing to do, but I'm sure it can be done. And I thought, that's obviously a good thing. You know, we said only yesterday on here, we were talking about Brianna and we were talking about the two that murdered her. And I mentioned, you know, it's hard to believe that none of the parents realised that the girl especially, the murderer that is, that was going on all these various sites. She was firstly watching all these horror movies, pretty bad ones, 18-year-old ones when she was like 12, and then she's gone from that to this dark web where she's watched everything from sort of rape and torture to killing, or so we're led to believe. And I was saying I can't understand how a couple of parents in the household would not know the children are on it, but that said, as I say, with laptops or tablets and headphones, you know, you probably can hide it. But this would hopefully try to stop that happening, and that for me can only be a good thing. I know there's very, 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 very few people that go down the route that those two children went down, and very few would. But still, the things that they're seeing on the internet at such a young age is going to do nothing but corrupt the mind and the brain. It's going to do them no good at all, especially in later life. So I think it's a good thing, whether it comes off or not. I mean, I doubt it will, but I believe it should. And I hope for one that it does. I've got grandchildren now, and I don't want them in the next 4 or 5 years watching the things that young girl was watching. It'll ruin their lives. There's no doubt about that. But but Esther, her mother, she does nothing but surprise me every time she opens her mouth in a good way. You know, she was saying only yesterday, she said, look, I'm open to sitting down with the parents of that girl. For all she killed my daughter, I'm open to, if they get anything from it, or any closure, or, you know, share any of the pain, I'm open to do that, she said, because I feel they're going through now what I've been going through since February. And I thought, God, that's big of you, love, it really is. I'm pretty much certain that I couldn't do that with parents of anybody that killed one of my children. I mean, I may be wrong, but I don't think I could. I really don't. But as I say, I think she's a really nice woman, this Esther, and it's a shame that she's lost a young child, because obviously that was a nice child, you know, been brought up well. And it's awful. But yeah, back to the tech people, you know, it would be good if they could do something where parents do end up with more control over what the children are doing and are seeing. Because at this moment in time, they can do and see much, much, much too much. Much more than they should be looking at such a young age. You know, I go back to the old Ron DeSantis thing, let children be children. And, you know, we're stopping children being children at all ages now, and it's not a good thing. It really isn't. Anyway, I'll leave it at that.